That's a song from Allan Holdsworth called Looking Glass, and the chords are a bitch to play. They are, not only are they tough on this hand, you got a finger pick too, so it's a bitch. You lose both ways, but it's a great song to learn, because after you can play that, no chord really messes with you unless it's another Allan Holdsworth song for the most part. But yeah, this video is entitled, ways to cheat with chords, and it's not really cheating, but you kind of break the rules a little bit, or what I kind of see as the rules. First of all, you gotta, especially with these type of chords where you're using all four fingers kind of independently, you gotta figure out which order you want to put them in on the fretboard. Usually on these chords, this little part right here is I always have to put my pinky down first for most of these chords, but the change here really illustrates that, oh shit, I cannot do that literally. If I go and I want to play this chord this way, well, the right way, I have to put these three fingers on first and then put on the pinky. I cannot physically do it any other way. Like, look, I will try. This is like the pinky. Even if I try to hold it there, I can't do it. Well, see, yeah, something like that happens. So I have to play that and then finger this and then kind of angle my hand and get the pinky over there in time. That's one example of I have to put these fingers in there this way, and then I have to kind of curve my hand. This doesn't apply quite as much to if I'm just playing an open G or an open E, but it does in the sense of I used to think when I was just starting out of like, oh shit, I have to put all my fingers on at the same time at the same place. It's really not that case. An open G here, I'm gonna put my ring finger on there first, and then get the other two fingers in place. You want it, it can happen real fast, like you see with this chord. It kind of has to be. You kind of gotta be able to kind of do that really quick there. And the other way I would say to cheat here. So the first one is you got to figure out the order of which you're gonna put your fingers on the fretboard, and that it takes some messing around with, seeing which is the best way for you. Might not be the best way for me. The second part is that, like in that song "Looking Glass" by Allan Holdsworth, he does move this section right here. He moves that down over to here, and this is awful. Oh my god, I have to like move my whole body to get that shit. And you see, my pinky here is nowhere near this fret. It is so out of position, but I physically cannot do anything else about it here. And so that's my second little cheat there, is having the sometimes on some chords the stretches are going to be so brutal. You can't put your finger in the proper place. But my pinky here, let me zoom in. My guitar here. My pinky, should be right up here, right by the fret, but for that chord, I can't do it. I can't even, I have to, yeah, that's a brutal chord. I'd much rather do it down here than the intro, but, so yeah, those are my two cheats, is you don't have to put all the fingers down at the same time. I don't even think that's really considered a cheat, because it's just not how you need to play. Anyway, and the second one is definitely, sometimes some chords you're going to play, your fingers are not going to be in optimal position. They're not going to, you have to press down a little bit harder to get them to sound through. But, yeah, I hope you learned something. Hope you like, subscribe, comment, troll, I don't give a shit, whatever. Take it easy. Hope you learned something. Peace.